I already talked about why you should play DOA4 right now, but here are a few reasons why I don't like it, and perhaps you may agree. DOA4 is a fun game, and it's considered by fans one of the best in the series. However, it may not be as good as you remember. One of the reasons I don't like DOA4 is because of its hold system. Holding in this game still feels responsive and instant, but the window to hold someone is extremely long. Additionally, the low hold in particular recovers faster than the other holds, and helps your enemy escape several situations with low hold spamming. It is not impossible to overcome, but it's frustrating and tilts the triangle system towards holding. Reason number 2 is stagger escaping. For those of you that may not be aware, stagger escaping is when you mash buttons to get out of a stagger. This is very common in old fighting games. However, in DOA4 specifically, stagger escaping was very strong and didn't require much effort. In fact, if you were slightly good at it, your opponent could avoid any follow-up after being hit to the wall, allowing them to fall and make you guess which 4 wake-up options they were going to do to you. It felt a little cheap, honestly. Reason number 3, less costumes. Believe it or not, DOA 2 Ultimate is probably the only game that came with tons of costumes, and DOA 4 was a step down. DOA 4 came out with approximately 35 less costumes than DOA 2. Unlocking them could take a while too if you weren't winning a lot of online matches. And although they were free, the distribution of costumes usually catered to the female fighters, and there was no way to swap costumes from different fighters. So if you liked Tengu, you were probably stuck with 2 or 3 costumes. DOA 4 is sometimes considered one of the less technically sound games in the series. But regardless of my reasons on why I don't like DOA 4, if you're still playing the game today with friends, that means it's a fun fighting game to play. Ultimately, that's what matters most. It still has a lot of fighting game fundamentals with a lot of content. That being said, let me know specifically what you don't like about DOA 4. Is it the way your character plays? Or maybe the stages were a bit much for you? Post in the comments and let me know which DOA game you'd like me to do next.